Throughout the study abroad, we were asked a question: what is progress? Is it growing the size of our economy or becoming more environmentally aware? Is there an ultimate goal that when met means we have successfully progressed? We have talked to sheep farmers, Maori people, environmentalists, business owners, teachers, Kiwis, Brits, Fijian villagers, and more, who have shared with us a variety of their own definitions. With each new conversation, one thing became clear: progress is personal. While overall it seems to involve advancing towards a better state, what is actually better changes based on the perspective. And furthermore, it seems to be directional. When each goal is met, there is still progress to be made. There are also determining factors that affect a perspective on progress. Who, where, and when are all important to understand why one definition varies from another. The Maori people view progress as building relationships with land, people, and animals, while the people of Christchurch compare it to rebuilding their city. A sheep farmer might view progress as making more money and therefore trading his livestock for another, dairy cows, and New Zealand as a whole might view progress as building more relationships with China to grow their economy. Before this trip, I did not think about personal progress. To me, the word referred to something on a larger scale, such as my country or a social issue. But on the trip, I experienced cultures that thrived on community relations. People who use innovation and creativity to raise morale, and heard about the devastating effects that too much economic progress can have on the land. It didn't stop there though. My eyes were opened by the spectacular scenery and the close bonds of extended families. I realized that my perspective on progress had changed. It was still about moving towards that better state, yet it was values rather than goals that directed it. Values such as compassion, relationships, laughter, nature, art, and religion, that all became the magnetic pull that guided my arrow. My happiness was not determined by the plan that society encouraged, but rather the choices I made that would lead me towards the life I wanted. If every individual would consider their views on personal progress, I would guess that we are more alike than anyone might think. And if those values directed our decisions, then we might end up in a world where people were more focused on the beauty of life than the pleasures of money. Progress is advancing to a better state. It is directional. It is values-oriented, it is perspective-based, and it is unending.